NRA caught scrubbing politicians' ratings so enemies can't use them. The NRA has been caught removing its grades for politicians so their enemies can't use the ratings against them in campaigns. The NRA has been caught quietly removing ratings for political candidates from its website as Americans demand action on guns. The move comes at the same time the extremist gun organization faces growing public backlash for its unyielding opposition to any and all gun safety legislation. The NRA uses the letter grades A through F to rate politicians across the country according to the NRA's demands on gun votes and legislation. The Washington Post found that ratings for past years that had been previously available have now been scrubbed from the organization's website. NRA spokeswoman Jennifer Baker denied the records had been removed, claiming the disappearance was an IT glitch. But another NRA employee said the records were removed and not available anywhere else. He then added, "I think our enemies were using that." Some NRA-affiliated politicians have displayed a newfound reluctance to stand by the NRA's ratings. Representative Mike Bishop, Army, once touted his A and A+ NRA ratings on his campaign website. But ahead of this year's midterm elections, Bishop removed those ratings from his website. Baker later complained to the Post about the questions regarding the ratings scrubbing. The grades are not relevant after the election. In the wake of recent events, including school shootings in Texas and Florida, as well as the mass shooting in Las Vegas, the NRA has been criticized for its unbending pro-gun position. The NRA has opposed legislation and regulations regarding guns supported by most Americans, even by most NRA members. Instead, the organization has attacked advocates like the teenage survivors of the school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Meanwhile, the politicians who are on record for receiving massive NRA donations have continued to oppose gun legislation, and in some cases, were willing to take a public relations hit for it. The evidence seems to indicate the NRA is trying to help out their favorite politicians by scrubbing its site. But connections to the gun extremists at the NRA aren't so easy to wipe away. The Americans are committed to holding pro-gun politicians accountable for their rhetoric and their votes. The harder it will likely be for them to escape the NRA's toxic brand.